So I think I should just start by saying, as a representative of Mind2Mind Courses, we're super excited to be bringing you back to Australia for the third time and um, opening yet, hopefully, another part of the country to the wisdom and experience that you bring. And because we are going to a new part of the country, we thought we would bring what you describe as sort of your most popular course. But I guess I was curious a little bit, Kim, about how did becoming a behavioral detective even come about?
Hmm. Colleen, first, let me say thank you to you for our years of friendship and connection. And part of the answer to your question comes from some of our times together. And becoming a behavioral detective had its beginnings in starting to be curious about why people do what they do. And I have a very long historic background in working with children and youth and adults with complex needs that are often a mix of differently wired brains combined with trauma in their histories that make them mysterious in how do we best support, whether it's from a clinician perspective or a teacher perspective or a parent perspective. So, becoming a behavioral detective was to teach the clinical reasoning of curiosity rather than looking at how do we intervene in a protocol way.
So, if somebody comes to the course, Kim, what will it be that they take away then? Because I know people are often coming for, here's the thing I'm going to do back in my clinic on Monday morning. What um, would they be expecting to come away with?
Two things, really: a process of inquiry. So, the theoretical idea of what should I be looking at? And not from a standardized assessment perspective, but from a brain based informed perspective that gives the learner, whoever that is that comes, a range of questions to ask when they're watching the behavior that they're curious about. And
Right.
then a great number of strategies, interventions that are combined: relational, co regulation, sensory, motor, and combinations of when to do what. And so it really, even though it's a 2 day experience, it gets you started in the process of when it works, it's treatment, and when it doesn't, it's assessment.
A famous Kimism. I think, I mean, what I've heard you say too is that just now even is that this really is appropriate for parents, for therapists, for teachers, that anybody that has that curiosity about people in their lives and the wanting to know and be of support, that it would be appropriate for them.
Absolutely. We often say if you're curious about humans, this course is for you. And it really does. Most of us in our work with children, but children often come with parents who are children in big bodies. But also, this particular course is applicable to anyone who works with adults um, across the lifespan. In fact,
Right.
we've even had people come to this course with a corporate lens, curious about
Okay.
their colleagues and how to think and respond in ways that bring out the best in each other.
Well, I think my last question, but I think maybe you've sort of answered it along the way here, is why would you say that this is the most popular course that you offer? Because I it's everywhere, right?
It
It's
is
worldwide
everywhere.
as well as
And I was
yeah.
thinking today how many years. I'm thinking the first one I gave was 20 years ago. So, long time. And when you think about,
Wow.
it's evolved so much over 20 years. And when it is the most popular course because it really brings in compassion. It takes people from this space of judgment and fix it into curiosity, connection, and compassion. And here at Relationship Matters, our mission is to support the conscious evolution of the human spirit. So curiosity and compassion is really at the heart of what we hope for humanity. And that's why I think it's so popular. It's a mindset shift. Colleen, thank you so much for the opportunity for this conversation. And I look forward to welcoming everyone to becoming a behavioral detective in Perth on September 12th and 13th.
We can't wait. We're all looking forward to it.